Hey everybody, welcome to casterscorner.com. I'm your host Cleo, here for a toy of the day on May the 4th be with you. Thank you to Hasbro for providing everything that we're going to talk about today. It was a great addition to the collection and just deepening my love for this new line, or newer line I'm just kind of getting into now, because they're just so much fun. It's my favorite thing in the box. It really is. In that box, this is definitely my favorite thing. We get Luke in an X-Wing in the Mission Fleet line with Baby Grogu. We're going to do small galleries of these things coming up. You can go check those out on casterscorner.com. But in addition to Luke and his X-Wing, we also have Bo-Katan in her Starfighter, which is, I think, a great addition to the line. And actually, it might be cooler than the X-Wing, to be honest with you. You can see that way the Gauntlet Starfire for Bo-Katan. I think it's one of the better sets. And then finally, we get the Delta 7 Jedi Starfighter with Ahsoka here. So there's a lot to offer in these sets, to be honest with you. There's a lot going on in them. I did already open Bo-Katan ship and Luke ship, but I wanted to show you what is inside Ahsoka's box. So we're switching over to the plastic-free packaging, and this is what it looks like out of the package. A lot of people are complaining you can't see the figures, you can't see the toys. In all honesty, they are packed really well. It's less plastic, it's more cardboard, it's easier to recycle for us. There's less things to kind of pull apart. So I personally don't mind the switch to it. I think everything's packed pretty protectively. It's cardboard, so it's not rubbing against it too much. I understand wanting to see your toys, but they come out pretty easily. There's no zip ties. There's no zip ties. There's no other ties for it. So you get the ship right out. The characters, weapons are in here. Characters, cardboard flies everywhere, are usually taped. As you can see, this is live and we're not editing, so here we go. As you can see, the figure is held in. She is taped in, so that usually requires just a little bit of extra work to get her out of the package. Like that. But then, very easy to remove. Undamaged Ahsoka here. And this is definitely Ahsoka based on her look from the Clone Wars. And I think she looks great. She's got a decent range of motion for a figure this size, so she can sit in her cockpit with her droid. The only thing that's sad is the droid is not removable. The droid is permanently affixed to the starship. She fits in the cockpit fairly easily. And there you go. She's ready to go. The weapons are in your little baggie. Simply rip the tape and then pour out the contents. So we get a cannon that can be affixed to any of the points on the Delta Starfighter. There's also an option, like with Bo-Katan ship, to give it a tripod there. Hers, because her lightsabers are green, come with a green launcher. So there you go. So there she is with her green droid and her Starfighter. She comes with two sabers. We get a long one and a short one, just like it should, right? And there's a tripod. So you get her. The coolest, this is a cool ship. It's got landing gear, so it can balance down when it's landed. That landing gear can go back up inside, so it can zoom around. I have seen kids playing with these And they're a lot of fun to watch them zoom them around the room, as long as they don't bump into you. Hi to our friends, the Kellys. Bo-Katan ship might be my favorite. So it's got landing gear. The wings rotate up so it sits like that and balances out with the landing gear. This can go down and fly like this for her. You can affix her blue cannon on any of the ports. You can see any of the 4 that are on the ship, either on either wing. You can add the other cannons from the other characters too to give her more firepower. The cool thing about this, though, is that the Starfighter can fly like this. It can rotate 360 degrees all the way around, so you can have it zooming like this. You can have her more sleek like this. You can I think that's one of the coolest things for a figure, toy, whatever, with the wings that are like they can go 360 degrees. So they can kind of push the ship down. They can push it up. She can take off this way. And then it's got the click joint and then the ratchet, and it just turns. And I don't know. I get a kick out of it. I think it's one of the coolest features for a ship that I wish that we saw either in, although I don't want to pay an arm and a leg, either for the Vintage Collection or the Black Series. We're never going to get this for the Black Series. Like, the best we can get is a vintage one like that, but hopefully it won't cost as much as that one. And then Bo-Katan comes with without a removable helmet, but she does come with her jetpack. She comes with 2 blasters. I'm going to put one in her hand. They're identical. And a wrist shield to protect her. So shield, blaster, 2 blasters for her. I'll shoot pictures of those. And then finally, we get Luke in the X-Wing with R2. Again, not removable. Also comes with Luke's inside. We get Jedi Luke, all black. You can have him with his cape. There we go. And then finally, he comes with his lightsaber. And if you really want to have a battle, you put him against one of these guys. I mean, I picked up this at Walmart a few weeks ago. Death Trooper, right? Death Trooper. Comes with a big jetpack. You can take the jetpack off. You cannot crumple him up like he was in the episode, but you can have Luke versus him to get to our Grogu. So Luke can't really hold Grogu, to be honest with you, unless you're balancing the ears like that. But I think it's fun. He comes with him, and he comes with the R2. Now, the only criticism I have, like, of all these, because I think that these are just so much fun, and they sent us this for a few months ago. We got this as a companion to that. I think my only complaint, like, all these things are really good. They just left the lower, the X-Wing can open up, so they can form the X. And I think everything is perfect on this. The only thing that took me out of it was the bottom. These are hollow, and they're open at the bottom. And I was wondering, did I put them in the right spot? Is that how you attach them? And yeah, that is how it goes, because these have the holes in them, whereas these have the holes in the top. So it is in the right position. It does not fit a different way. And unfortunately for me, in my opinion, in looking at it from a kid's perspective, is if they're zooming this around, I know who's going to look at the bottom, right? But I would, to be honest with you. And to see these kind of open kind of ruins the magic of it a little bit for me. I know it would have bothered me as a kid. Get obsessive about those things even when I was little. So of all the things, I love having my Jedi Luke. I love all the ships. This might be my favorite ship for its features. This might be my favorite ship for the character, and this might be my favorite ship for the overall design of it, just because the colors are really bright and vibrant and a little bit different from the blues and the grays that we're used to with all of the other Star Wars things. So we'll take a look at these. We'll do galleries. We'll do close-ups of all the figures for sure. You can check those out on casterscorner.com. We really appreciate all your support. Please subscribe to the channel. The more we get subscribed, the more cool things we get to do, and we get to share them with you. And hopefully you'll stick around for our new project that I've been working on. It's taking a little bit of money and a little bit of time to put together. So we appreciate your patience and continuing to support us through everything we do. Thank you again to Hasbro for sending over the wonderful box. And may the 4th be with you. And we'll see you for a few more reviews coming up. Have a good night, everybody.